Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. I thought I'd share with you another family recipe that has a paleo twist, and I'm going to be making my family's secret recipe spaghetti sauce, which happens to be paleo in itself. But I'm going to sub out the noodles with our awesome vegetable friend, spaghetti squash. So it's very much spaghetti, but without all of the carbs from wheat and things like that. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to prep the sauce. So I'm getting started over here. I'll give you a little bit of insight as to what goes into it, but not the whole thing because it is a secret. And we're going to prep the spaghetti squash because it needs to bake in the oven for about, 30 to 40 minutes. So be careful with this. I like to cut it first so that it goes quicker when it's cooking. And you need a very sharp knife. Hiya. And you're going to very carefully cut the spaghetti squash in half, not on the equator, but down the other way, so stem to stern, I guess. So yeah, just be very careful. You may watch me slice my fingers off, but I hope not. So I'm going to go ahead and puncture down in, and then drag my knife down. That makes it a little bit easier. Luckily I have nice sharp knives. Definitely good tools for the job. Yeah. There we go. So now I have it in two halves. And I'm going to go ahead and scrape out all the seeds and yucky stuff. And then I'm going to put it face down on a cookie sheet. And basically it's just like Halloween pumpkin hollowing out. Use a spoon, scrape it, throw it in the trash. Alright, so now we have all of the seeds and like stringy stuff out of the spaghetti squash. Looks like this. I'm going to go ahead and put it face down on a cookie sheet and put it in the preheated oven at 375 degrees for 30 to 40 minutes. I'll check it after 30 minutes. This is kind of a small one, so it might be done by then. So we'll go ahead and do that and then get on to the sauce prep. Let me set my timer here. There we go. And then what I'm going to be doing, I've been browning the meat for the sauce, and I use actually pretty heavy fatted ground beef, and the secret recipe uses hot Italian sausage. I usually use the link sausage and cut it up into little slivers, but they didn't have that, so I'm improvising and using hot Italian sausage that is ground, so it'll kind of be the same consistency in the sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, finish browning it up, and then the rest of the secret is in the actual prep of the tomato sauce. So we'll leave it there. We'll let our spaghetti squash cook for 30 or 40 minutes. The sauce will be well on its way simmering, and I'll show you the squash when it comes out of the oven. Alright guys, welcome back. So it's been 30 minutes and the spaghetti squash is completely done. And I'm not going to pick it up with my bare hands because it will definitely burn the dickens out of you. So, has a little bit of browning around the outside, and everything inside has been softened. It's basically steaming in itself when it's in the oven face down. So once it's done, if you're impatient like me, use your oven mitts to hold it, and you're going to go ahead and scrape the string, or the meat of the spaghetti squash with your fork, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty fun process, and it looks like spaghetti. So, and you will get a ton of actual meat out of this squash, enough for several servings of your friends. It has a pretty mellow flavor, a little bit nutty, but not invasive. So you're just going to continue to scrape until you hit essentially the bottom of the rind. There's the meat in there. Goes, if I can pick this up gently, it goes all the way down into these little strands. So yeah, you just continue to do that. And I'm going to season mine with a little bit of olive oil, tiny bit of salt and pepper, and some Parmesan cheese, and wait for the sauce to be done and serve it up. So that's that. Use your spaghetti squash to your advantage. You don't have to miss out on your favorite meals, your favorite family meals, just because you're eating low carb or paleo. So this is a great alternative. There's also a great alternative on a blog that I follow called Mark's Daily Apple via Mark Sisson, and he uses, and I couldn't find him, I was going to actually use that, but he uses sweet potatoes. So that will be on my list to try for next time. But this is a great go-to, and it's easy, it's fun, it's delicious. Hope you enjoy. So come and follow me. You can find me on Twitter at Jules Ackerson, or you can, continue to follow my blog. Thanks so much for watching.